Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. Now, based upon advice from Lisbeth in the past, I am taking time to look around a bit more. You know, I know we've already done a bit of looking around to find, like, you know, stars and, like, whatever they are, the little glowy ball things, you know, and do the missing puzzles that we can do. Maybe I haven't seen all the little sites that are to be seen in the various areas. So we're going to tour around the various grassland rings and other areas like that, and the wooded plateau, all these ones we've done so far. I will try to be a bit more observant, take my time looking around, and I'll bring you back as we maybe find things we haven't seen before. You know, collectible sites maybe, and things like that, and other bits and pieces. And I'll bring you back in. We'll have a bit of a break from the puzzles and just a little look around. Yeah, what do you think of that? Well, see you in a bit. Yeah, we'd seen this one before, hadn't we, really? I'm just trying to remember. I think... Do you know I mentioned a few times about little droids? In the first game, there were enemies that you could face that... I think they shocked you if they saw you were moving. It became like a bit like a stealth mission or a hiding mission. I think that might be one of the ones that was there. And I guess feeling it's not in this game anymore. They took them out. People found them frustrating. I kind of liked them actually because I like stealthy stuff. But I think that's the representative of one of those, and that's how it's going to exist in this game, in that way only. Oh, we found another one. Find 10 ancient human artifacts. Little achievement. It's a little child's tricycle. A very small vehicle with 3 wheels. Instead of children or pets. I mean, yeah, I guess you can. You could have pets that could ride that. You know, something. Oh, there's a new one there, isn't it? Look, a strange vehicle. It's hard to imagine its practical uses. A vehicular form of medieval jousting. Yeah, pretty much. What are we missing here on here? Oh, the new one there. Whatever that was. Lots of errors and bits and pieces. Oh, was this all the stuff that was where they said it was like something was trying to stop us viewing something? Could be. Well, I think that's probably everything in here. I think I'll look around the other side, but I think I dug around the other side of this area quite a lot when I was originally doing the spark. But I'll have a little look, and then we'll move on to the next area. Yeah, I didn't find anything else. I suspect that means then we can expect 2 ancient artifacts in every location we go to. We found there. They're not. Oh, that's right. They're not linked on here, or they're not messaged on here, like, you know, collectibles like that. So anyway, let's head off to the wooded plateau and see if I've missed anything over here. Have we tried to go down here before? Okay. That told me, game. That showed me. Maybe that's just like an automatic. You just can't go any deeper because it's a shame. I'd like to wander down that valley if I could. But I guess it's a bit steep. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable to suggest you might better go down there because, you know, we took some very precipitative courses in some of the other areas. Yeah? Never mind, we'll try again from the other side maybe in a bit. I do quite enjoy this one. I recently took a holiday through the northwest of Scotland and the Isles up there and things like that. And there's a whole lot of trees up there, although a lot of them are not the native ones. They're the ones. The native ones look a bit more like this, the Scots pines. There's a whole lot of like regular firs that are planted just for forestry, which is a little bit of a shame, but it's still, you know, still picturesque to a degree, except for when someone cuts down the entire hillside's worth and it looks bloody terrible. But you can still appreciate the amazing scenery, and it's got a bit of a feel to it. A bit of a feel to it around here. I mean, over there, look. I'd love to go look at that waterfall. I bet you won't let me. I mean, maybe we could get down over there. If we can get past this cliff face here, maybe we can get down over there. I doubt it, but you never know. It's got a lot more scenery, I think, this one as well, than it has in the previous other levels. Like, you know, others have got like desert off into the distance in every direction, and you can't do anything. You know, you can't go out that way. This one, it feels like you could go over there and just trek through this lot, but it's not going to let me. I'll just bust open my melon if I try to go down there again. Like a matte painting in a film, in an old film. It looks amazing, but it's not really there. I mean, look at that. You telling me I can't go down there, that little island? It was like there's a little path down there, like a path of stones leading down there. But oh no. No, I'm not allowed down there. Not me. Get back to your puzzles. Oh! Oh, I missed one. Look over there. There's a sparky thing. Look at this. Nice. I missed one. Oh, that's lovely, see. It's not all just like, you know, visual achievements for, like, oh, goodness, and falling off cliffs. It's, there's some collectibles as well. What is it? That's just the purple of the door over there. Okay. Yeah, I missed that one before, obviously. But it's hard to know if you should, like, skirt around the edges or you should, plunge something into the inner areas where you might have missed something before. Probably a bit of both. Do you have any beavers survived? Any beavers around here making dams and things? That'd be nice. I'd love to see some beavers. Take that out if you like. What's wrong with me? It's too late at night. I should not be. I'm not being responsible. It's fatigue. It's the fatigue talking. Oh! Oh, look at this! Paintings. From whom? About what? Are they famous paintings? I'm such an ignorant swine, I wouldn't know. But just nailed to some trees over here, look. Lovely. Little surprise there. Very nice. Anything over this way? No, I don't think so. I don't suppose I'm going to see anything if I head over towards the tower. Put a little peek anyway. No, I can't get across here. Well, this was very nice. Running around through here, but I think I've found everything I'm going to find. Came here for the views, mostly. Gorgeous views. And this is where things started to get more than a little wacky, didn't they, eh? Look at that. Madness. Is that beam not connected still? I thought those would have still been connected. The ones that were, like, bouncing the beam all around the place. To get the, to solve the puzzle. Or maybe not. Like another huge area here. Try to stay up high and see what we can see. When you could say to me, "Oh, this is another one with beautiful distant vistas," and you're right, but I'm not going to make that, am I? I'm less fond of the wet stuff. than I am about, you know, wandering down a beautiful valley. We visited that fella before, didn't we? Yes, we dived into this man's welcoming embrace. Oh, what's this? Ah! That feels like a recognisable art piece. Oops. I like that. There's one in the tape called the Drill, which is a mechanical figure, which I like. Well, I'm rather fond of. Makes me think a little bit of that. It's nice to have the tunes tinkling away in the background as well. I often don't put music in my videos because of problems, and in fact, I'd gotten used to being, you know, getting away with things recently. Getting away with things is not quite the right answer, but it's in-game music. And in fact, I recently did a little video of Autocraft just for a bit of variety. And what happened? I got not a strike, but I got a warning to say this belongs to somebody. Oh, there's the elephant. Look, there's the elephant slide that we found here. Are you going? Are you going to go in the slide, little chap? You're just playing, are you? You're not going to go on the slide? No? Okay. Yeah, I got a gentle slap on the wrist for like having the music playing in the background of the game that I recorded. And when I disputed it, they're like, no, it definitely belongs to this person. So if you ever see any evidence on that video, that's why. Sorry about that, but you know, frustrating. Although I embrace people's ownership of their creations, like music and the like, you know, there's some limitations. I'm not. It's part of a game. What can I do about it? And this being very mazy around here, I wonder if there's more depth to the design of the territory. Say that this is all made by Miranda, yeah. So that's what we're going to say here. It's all Miranda's creations, and each level has a feeling about it. Has a theme that is reflecting on her development and her life. I know we don't quite start as children, but she was still to some degree a child. Here's the elephant. Do you think this is a place that's a bit more like playground-like, toy-like? We've got this. The structure is not very. What you say about the structure, but you know, we've got that little mazy area there where the Sphinx is. Like part of a playground where you run in and out the tunnels, that kind of thing. We've got the pachyderm slide. We've got the little boy there. We've got, I don't know, maybe not. We've got what do you call them? The like domino blocks and stuff. I don't know. It just has a little bit of a feeling to it. Possibly not, because obviously you can see a different theme for every area. I don't know. Just trying to suss out what the purpose was of some of these things. It reflected upon what she's doing and why it goes from like. The central structures of each area becoming crazier and cozier, and then taking a leap ahead where they change to something else in the area where she unfortunately eventually died. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I guess we're not meeting these again in the order that they were created, because if the last areas that we go to, these ones over here, were also created by Miranda, but she died in the one over here, wherever it is. They were all built at the same time, or this is the last one she built? I don't know. I don't get it. Or I'm just wrong that Miranda was building them. I don't know. Quite tantalising, some of these structures, but I don't see a bit of get up on top of them. Some of them. Things like, you know, went through here and I saw like the two holes through here and various other bits and pieces. Odd bits of tower like that one there, where you feel like maybe you can get up there and find something, but you can't. You can't clamber up there. These areas are very dense and it's hard to... I'm sure I'm probably missing things in here again as well, but I'm trying to search them methodically and carefully, but... Apart from beautiful scenery, I'm not turning up very much. I remember this one being a lot of fun. I doubt there's much more to find here because I had to do so much searching around this area for various things that I think I managed to exhaust my little sideline pieces. It was great that we could, you know, head all the way down there and run off into the distance, even if it was a fairly clearly marked path. But, you know, this one feels like some of the later levels again, where you've got just like off into the void. You know, that you can. You're into nothingness. You see what I mean? Reminds me a lot of the first time in Talos Principle 1 where you end up, was it even the Arctic or in the it's either an Arctic or a mountain, I can't remember. It's a very much more different and desolate area than what you've been going through before. It's like a change of gear of the game. Have a little tour around the perimeter of the frozen reaches of Skyrim. We have to head back up. This is a good return mechanism. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything down there. Ow! I got tired of the frozen waste, so I decided to move on to a different bunch. Slightly less frozen. I suppose I'm feeling the cold anyway. But, there you go. That one I think we did, didn't we? Well, there might be something over there. How do I get there? There's something there, isn't there? Look. This is all too deep, isn't it? Or am I seeing a bit of the Golden Gate puzzle? Well, there's definitely something over there. Look, there's something flickering and flappering over there. Look, oh, it's a thingy. It's a not Stelios. What's his name? Straton.
Speak of one's principles when the world is at peace, and there is no price to pay for thoughts that stray from what is permitted.
True.
But when times grow hard, and even ordinary men are filled with mindless anger, when the face of the enemy is suddenly known to every virtuous citizen, and to question the virtuous is to be likened to Ephialtes, when every hoary old superstition suddenly springs back to life as if it had never been defeated, and all the work of the philosophers seems to have been for naught, then one may discover what one truly believes.
Very true. Who is Ephialtes though? I have to look that one up. What that reference was there. There's nothing over here, is there? I don't think. I remember doing something over here with like a... Are we doing something with a spark over here? Don't remember. Whoa! Maybe there was a spark over there or something. They do seem to have marked out paths before now if you can get across somewhere. No, I definitely... It's very deep there. I don't think I can get across to that at all. I think it's a scenery. I don't think I can skip across the ice flows. Oh! So I'm just checking. I keep pausing the record. I'm just checking I'm still recording. It's a big dish. It's a big dish. The social media's been very quiet for a while, so I've broken it by doing something wrong. I'm not responding to some of the things. Where is it? Part of the device used by the agents to communicate over large distances. Most of the human species are part of a single network called Facebook and the Everything app. People are really angry at each other all the time. But this one just looks like a puzzle, doesn't it? Or is that something different? Oh, it's a thingy puzzle. It's a hidden triangle lost puzzle. Oh, hello there, guys. Who made you, huh? It's a very human thing to do. A couple of little snowmen there. Very nice. Carrots are placed in a responsible way. No one's been too rude. Where you got the carrots from, I'm not sure. I don't suppose they're... humans have been gone for a while. I mean, some things it would take some time for things to revert. You know, if people have been growing roses, you've still got roses around. You know, you don't need to have... after hundreds of years, you'd still have roses growing in the garden somewhere. They might look a bit different, but you still have them. And, but carrots, I thought carrots might revert. What do you reckon? Carrots and other vegetables, would they go back? How quickly would they revert back to other forms? I don't know. Taking it too seriously, but just enjoy this. Here we are, Lost Marches, giant virus particle up there. Deer everywhere, deer and foxes everywhere, isn't it? I think I remember drowning around here a few times as well. Drowning in the marshes. Very noisy marshes, but I guess they, you know, the water's moving around a bit more. I tend to find marshes to be very quiet. Just the wind in the reeds. Oh, there's something. Have I been this one before? I think I've been to this one before. Dancing tetrominos. You can all get lost. I'm not expecting any donkeys or green ogres over here as well. There's too much. Definite copyright strike for that. Oh! What the hell that was for a minute? I forgot you buggers were all over the place. Oh, have we done this one? We did. There was a spark up here, wasn't there? We've done that one. Oh, the van. We've seen that before. This was one where we had to run up the side partly of the thing that we were chasing a Prometheus spark when it was going all over the bloody place. Oh, we found another Stratton. How did I miss you, buddy, glowing in the distance?
I see these beings, these children of a future age, wandering around an island more fantastical than Atlantis itself, looking desperately to find themselves. I reach out to them, but they cannot see me. I speak to them, but I do not know if they can hear me. Am I being punished? Are the gods playing some cruel trick on me? Why can I remember so little? What is this sorrowful voice I hear, whispering such terrible thoughts? I must use what remains of my mind. I must.
Who is whispering?
Understand.
Who is whispering to you, Stratton? Do you reckon these messages appear in order, depending on, regardless of which thing you find first? Because it's strange, you know, we found before that we heard that Stratton seemed to be somehow in our world rather than in the past, and he's hearing things. He's seeing us, but he's not interacting with us. And but this is the second message like that. And we definitely didn't have a message like this from him before. It's very odd. But who's whispering to him? Is somehow like Miranda or a thing or something as he has carried on. I've skipped ahead to the southern coast because I don't think there's anything more for me to find in the snowy areas. This place. I mean, it is lovely to look at, isn't it? And that is a fabulous structure, isn't it? It really is. I do love this, but it doesn't mean I don't hate the area for all the suffering it put me through. For trying to find the answer to the Sphinx. I think I've been through this place so many times. I don't think there is anything really more to find around here. I really did comb this pretty thoroughly because of the challenge of I just previously mentioned. I do know that you can get an interesting little sneak peek of the what's behind the golden gates over that way by taking a view sort of from the side. But apart from that, I think this place is fairly done. But it doesn't mean that I don't love the look. Very, very, very beautiful indeed. Similarly to Verdant Canyon, I do remember this place being a little bit more sunny, I thought. Although it was a brighter environment. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. But it is... It's greyer skies than I remember. Which is funny, isn't it? Oh, there's a fox going past. And frogs. Frogs leaping past. It is another lovely one. Again, combed fairly close. But I will do a quick pass to see if we're missing anything tucked away in these. I have trouble with some of these areas really mapping them out in my mind. What shape some of the areas are. An overall map would be rather lovely. You know, you tuck yourself down these little corners. We have been down this way because we found some bits down here, didn't we? That's how we solved one of the puzzles. But yeah, my brain is not really putting it all together. I would like an overhead map. It would be lovely. Oh, hold on. What the bloody hell's this? There's a telly. Have we wandered into Alan Wake?
There is no strife, no prejudice, no national conflict in outer space as yet. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
I remember American presidents when they had something to say rather than crap and bluster. You have to fully agree with everything someone says, but you know, that's you can't deny that isn't inspiring. I was kind of tracking around the edge of the area, trying to see where I can climb up to see if there's anything more like that. That maybe I'm missing things because I'm not going high enough when I potentially could. I don't know. I mean, what is that there? Is that like... Oh, it's midges on the water. I thought it was something on the shore. Look at them, they highlight themselves. It's a busted up old car. What do you reckon it is? Not sure. Not enough to tell, is there, really? Like an old Nissan Sunny, or is it a Datsun or a Nissan Sunny? I'm not sure. One of those ones that last forever. Although, obviously not in that state. This is the Cats, I think, isn't it? This is the Cats over here. It is. So I've done a bit of a loop here. Okay. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm certain I'm missing things. I'm sure I am. But I do the best I can. I loop around the perimeter of the area, and then I try to search. I try to think, like, you know, what's not on my normal path? It might be off to the side a little bit, so I can look over that way. And I try to take little detours that I wouldn't normally. But there you go. I think I'm about done with the scenic tour. I think you know. We obviously have the circular oasis here, but I think I've dug through that one quite hard. It depends what mood I'm in when I originally play the level, how much I search around. But I think I've probably investigated a lot of the bits I already want to around here. I think I've been out to this one already. This also feels a lot shadier. Does the time change depending on something happened in the level? Or what? Or is this one I've already done? This one I've already done. Oh, it's a mystery one. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like... I'd have to look back at my previous videos to know, but it feels like I've... like time has moved on a little bit. It doesn't match my time of day. I mean, often I play at night, so... it's... it definitely wouldn't be the case that I'd... otherwise all my gameplay would be in night time. I don't know. Just feels like the sun is setting. Oh! What the hell? Oh, it's Serious Sam stuff, isn't it? I've never really played much of Serious Sam. But that's the thing, the guys who run in with bombs, isn't it? I never enjoyed Serious Sam very much, so, you know, whatever. Right, I think I have hunted everywhere. Well, I haven't hunted everywhere. I've looked around a lot. And that seems to be the most noticeable thing to me, that maybe I feel like I'm going crazy. Because it feels like there's been a time change. And the sun is setting. But I could be going crazy on that. We are heading towards the west. You know, where the sun sets. At least for me. Maybe it's different for you. But for me, it sets in the west. So, yeah, thank you to Elizabeth for this. I enjoyed looking around. I did find some things I was missing before. But I think it's now time... I need to get back into the puzzles again. But when I do the next levels in the west, I will try to... take a bit more to, you know, look around and smell the brackish water, apparently. You know, maybe there's flowers there as well, but the brackish water doesn't sound very nice. A river valley gradually drowned by the encroaching sea. Sounds really sad. Unless it was like a river valley where we were the ones that we'd changed it into a river valley through human action, but it just sounds like more that we've caused the water level to rise, and it's coming back in. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. What you're describing there it's like it's a saltwater marsh, isn't it? or which in a hotter place would be like the bayous and things like that, wouldn't it? Really? So not necessarily. It just sounds. It just sounds gradually drowned. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go to some puzzles there. Yeah. Thanks for watching my little tour, or not. If it was, you were just here for the puzzles and you've skipped this, that's fine. That's all good as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for watching anyway. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next time.